All right, we're on a league match. Let's get this one schadd, and yeah, we'll see what happens. This is schadd's first match of the season. It's my something or othereth, but whatever. It's 2-5, which looks kind of nice. I mean, I think we're just going to open treasure, which apparently you're going to do too, so that's kind of annoying. I was definitely looking for having an advantage. Longer term, I'm thinking this is probably just going to play mostly like Forum Tunnel. There's not really draw here, so you can pack in the golds. It'll probably be good enough to reach Colony. Canal might help out a little bit, but yeah. So yeah, I guess we're just going to start with the treasure. I don't know how much we're going to play with like Bauble, but oh wow. I'm going to start picking up quarries. I think like we can pick up quite a few forums. We'd be pretty happy about that. Quarry will help do that for sure. I'm not even sure here whether we don't just... I mean, we're probably trashing a copper. I don't think we're taking key over that. I guess we could take key and buy now. I mean, I think we're just going to trash copper and maybe take a forum here. I'm not sure whether to take that over buried treasure. Longer term, I'm not really seeing the buried treasures doing a whole lot because, presumably we should have enough gold to be, happy about where things are at. So I'm thinking maybe a forum instead. And just try to start, getting around to the quarry, buying forums cheap, whatever. Would be the more desirable option. Alright, we'll pick up a second quarry here. This is fine. There's some potential, I don't know, issue. I'm theoretically triggering a shuffle next turn. And maybe I don't actually want to do that. I think I do want the second quarry, though. This shuffle, although it will contain the quarry, is not, actually that amazingly appealing. I guess, we're gonna trigger it, because we gotta find the treasure, and this doesn't reach anything of note, so we'll just do it. Maybe we'll be able to pick up, Forum Tunnel. I mean, the nice thing would have been to pick up the second quarry, but... And yeah, here I think I'm going to grab key as opposed to trashing copper so I can pick up forum plus tunnel, or maybe even forum plus forum. Might actually be more desirable than getting the tunnel in quick. We can add a tunnel later, and then there'll just be... once we have the forums, there'll be plenty of opportunity to gain golds. Do we want a Hamlet for free? Yeah, I guess so. Now we have to contemplate, is Bauble better than nothing, or better than Hamlet, or better than Minstrel? Actually, we don't. I have the key. I'm going to hit 6 again, and I'm going to buy 2 forums. That's what's going to happen here. Desirable. I'm gonna say I don't really need the Hamlet. I'm not gonna be playing it for anything here, right? We're just gonna toss it and then hope for the best. So, goal for this turn is get however many forums are left and pick up a tunnel. Seems reasonable. I'm not sure how much the second quarry is doing me, but oh well. You might actually get the last 3 forums here if you found your quarry. Yeah, that's not ideal. It also like really punches my quarry power down to not amazing. Yeah, so that's really not what I was looking for here. I was really hoping to get more about, like, I mean, you saw everything, and that wasn't like completely unexpected. You had the minstrels, you had the whatever. I don't think there's a particular desire to hold on to quarries. I might actually want to pick up a buy. I'm just considering like Labyrinth, but I mean I should be able to get to it next turn anyways, right? Like I'll have the tunnel. We're gonna split the Labyrinth points either way, so let's not do that. And then this will just be a tunnel. Well, we're going to want another tunnel. I don't seem to be picking up stuff quite at the rate that I would have been maybe hoping for. Like you're having more gold is not ideal. Like more gold, same number of forums at this point is really not where we want it to be at. Of course, if I hadn't picked up the second quarry, I don't know, like, would we have been able to do better? Hard to say. I think treasure is mostly going to go for key at this point. Like, I mean, if you reach colony, surely you just take it. Yeah. If I reach colony, surely I just take it. I don't know that reaching colony is viable for me, which is like another massive issue. I hope that's bad stuff. I mean, it should be, right? Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, if you've seen all 5 forums, you've seen your Minstrel. Somehow I have at least 4, I guess I have 4 one more forum in the deck. It's not like it matters a whole lot, just keeping track. The good news is I do have like 1 more turn just because this stuff's not amazing. It probably has like 2 golds and some stuff in it. We're definitely taking key this turn because like 2 golds and maybe not. Your other options like taking buried treasures. I kind of want Canal. Maybe you take Canal. The idea with Canal is like you're going to have some potential to be hitting 15 and maybe 16 off the key. So like, why not? Why not? Yeah, we got our stuff done. What is that card? I've seen all the estates. Yeah, I have. Let's pick it up then. So maybe I can just like take key here. Although I kind of want to get those Labyrinth points, right? Like I feel like this is necessary. So maybe I take a copper instead. If we really want Canal here. I don't love adding the copper, but like we are going to need those points, right? Maybe I should have discarded for a buy with the Hamlet. What would that have done me? I could have picked up garbage. So yeah, I guess we're gonna take the copper just because. I mean, what else are we doing? If we had discarded with Hamlet, we wouldn't be hitting 7. Right. Oh, you have a guide. I could have known that. yeah, things are looking bad. My double quarry thing did not end up working out. You're getting the earlier tunnel thing definitely ended up working out. Probably predictably. Like the golds do almost just as much for you as the second quarry, and yeah. Huh. And I mean, I guess as second player, like going hard after the forums, you have to do it like 2 turns faster instead of just 1. I don't know. It's kind of a... It's a whatever. I mean, we'll play this to the end, of course, but these things are not looking positive. This should be like guides. Okay. Yeah, favor. So here we're taking key and we are buying buried treasure. And we are going to somehow hope to maintain, or somehow hope to be buying colonies at a higher rate than you, which is so not happening. We're going to have you have some just like completely fatal, awful turn that is sort of unlikely to be at all possible. So that's no good. Probably should discard a copper with that. I mean, I'm reaching colony here, so it's... I mean, what else are we gonna do? I mean, we'd really like to get a buried treasure with it, I guess. Which does mean going into this shuffle, however iffy it is. I mean, we don't have any way to get through this, right? Is the other issue we're facing here. I guess I want a copper so that I can buy buried treasure. Is that even true? Not really. Just pick up colony tunnel and somehow live with another bad turn? Probably not. Yeah, second quarry's not looking very good. I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't want to wait for this decision, and I'm dead, so let's not do that. Alright. Anyways, it'll be my start, and we will seek to do better. Okay. Captain Experiment. Prince Experiment, Prince Horse. So there's lots of ways to draw. It's just kind of difficult. There's also not a ton of reward. Like, there's not a buy here necessarily. I mean, I think our start's going to be Experiments plus a Carpenter. And then we're going to want to pick up Berserker pretty quickly. I don't know how that prioritizes over Captain, but I wonder if we could, like, if we buy Cavalry, if we could play Berserker turn 2. Seems kind of ambitious. Yeah, Carpenter, I mean, it can gain Cavalry. At some point we do really want to reach Captain, because Captain can play Experiment specifically. I don't think that there's going to be a real great way to keep the Experiment pile at something at 0. I mean, there's gains. It's hard to say. But I think the opening is clearish. We're just going to open Berserker, huh? Well, I mean, I do actually kind of like seeing that. do I play this experiment? Like, how... Or do we just want to gain a Berserker, like, right now and gain some experiments? I like that plan. And gain Cavalry here. I'm a little bit concerned on, I guess, Cavalry gaining, like, how many of these can I actually take into the deck? We'll find out. But it seems straightforward enough. Definitely go over the shuffle, play that for some horses, get more experiments. At some point we were really hoping to hit 6. I don't know how easy that's going to be. Like, is it realistic to think that it's going to happen this turn? Maybe not. Caravan Guard. I'm not really into the idea of another cavalry. I mean, we're terminaled out, so I'm gonna just pick up something that's relatively inoffensive. Is the hope, anyways. Seems like a lot of spinny stuff. And a lot of not reaching 6. But maybe we get to do that here. Or not. I don't really love the idea of going over the shuffle without the horses in it, but at the same time I would really, really like to hit 6. So, you know, we did it. And let's go ahead and take our captain. I am noticing that experiments happen close to 0, which is not the greatest thing for a captain ever, but, like, you know, mid-turn experiment, next turn cavalry isn't the worst thing, or even if they leave experiments down, you can do like a Carpenter trash of an estate or whatever. Right. This is good. Do I just go like up and get a prince? Maybe. It does hold quite a bit of appeal. Okay, maybe I won't do that. Or I mean, I have the non-terminal-ish stuff now. I could also just gain experiments and get another captain. Is another real option here. As opposed to getting up to the prince right now. Yeah, I kind of like that plan. Seems like an okay plan. I would say I sure hope there's experiments left, but I'm not even sure that's true. Like, if you were to empty experiments, I would be able to Carpenter one of these into a cavalry and be pretty happy about things. But you're not emptying experiments, so not really a concern. And your 2-5 is bad. That's the thing I'm more concerned about right now is, like, just, I don't know. I don't have a great feel on timing here, like when am I supposed to start greening whatever, versus keeping getting captains, keeping getting whatever. There's lots of things that could theoretically pile and make your carpenters able to do stuff, but at the same time, you know, is this something you're actually going for? Okay, this is kind of a scream. Maybe we buy a cavalry, try to keep going. I mean, I think that's got to be the move, right? I guess we can gain a cavalry with Berserker. It's probably a bit better. Let's go find the Carpenter. Or not. Oh. I mean, playing the cavalry is just as good, right? Like, we leave a Carpenter on top. It's not the worst thing ever. Cavalry gets us our 2 horses. We buy Captain. Maybe buy Artist. Probably not. Probably buy Captain. Like, I don't really want to burn this experiment on that. I do not like bottom decking that Carpenter. Not one little bit. But, I mean, what are we going to do? Do we gain more cavalry? I kind of doubt it. I mean, we have 2 captains in there. We gotta. Okay. Are we just going to gain more cavalry, or are we going to stop here? We gotta go find the captains. There's just, like, no way that not finding these isn't the way to get things done. And then maybe we just buy another captain here. Like, I don't know what I'm top decking, but at the same time, I kind of need the village. Maybe we want a pilgrimage. I mean, now if you can empty experiments, good on you, but I feel like you just have to go after the captain plays. There's no real way around that. Do I even like... I mean, we're taking more cavalry, right? We want to play our captains like that badly. Okay. Jeez. Well, maybe I just take the remaining experiments and get the horses and go? Like... What else are we doing? Maybe we buy Pilgrimage, maybe we stick an Artist in now. I don't really love Artist, but I mean, I'm playing a lot of single things, and you know, this could be pretty bad if experiments empty on me, or if you empty experiments on me. So we're gonna hope that doesn't happen. It definitely is in the realm of possibility. Like, you have the Carpenter, you have some other things. Discard Cavalry Copper. I'm probably not buying. Otherwise, okay. Now you can't. So that's good. That was very kind. I mean, you knew I had 2 captains down here, so, like, if you had emptied experiments on me, that would have been pretty devastating. My problem right now is that I'm facing a turn where I'm not going to have a whole lot of village, and I do have a lot of cavalries in deck, which is not fantastic by any means. Probably we're going to discard like both of these just under the anticipation that we will find another terminal. At some point. This could gain a Caravan guard. I mean, we're going to do something just because we do want to play this artist productively. It could also be a set of experiments. I mean, I have 3 captains coming up, which means I kind of don't want to be lowering experiment that much. Just under, you know, the idea that next turn is not looking quite as amazing if I do. Maybe now we take our pilgrimage. What can it gain? Like captain, artist, something? That's pretty good. I'm contemplating holding this estate in case experiment's empty, but I don't think that's a real thing to worry about. I think just having more things is good. And plausibly, we'll just take experiments out here. That is with these captains. The one thing I'm looking at is that I am only potentially hitting 7 this turn, whereas I might really like to hit 9. Why would I want to hit 9? I don't know. Or 10. But I wonder if there's a world in which I want to, like, I don't know, empty. I'm going to hold this captain back just because I think I may want it to be a Carpenter. What's this going to gain? I mean, we have up to 3 gains, so like we can hit 10 if we want to. Assuming I can actually draw it, which I don't know. Like that would be 2 silvers and a cavalry. We want 10 and 2 buys. We could also pilgrimage a cavalry, but I don't love that idea. Well, maybe we do like that idea. Like we can pilgrimage for artist captain something. Or even artist captain cavalry and play that captain. So I think that actually puts my goal at draw out here. Yeah. Drew 5 cards and none of them were any good. That's not entirely true, but okay. So if I don't put the horses in here and I do my pilgrimage for artist, captain, cavalry, the hope is that we're going to play this plausibly as Carpenter to gain experiments. What is that card? And I'm looking at all my cavalries, so I think it's alright. Maybe we buy a silver, just to make sure that we're hitting 8 like next turn. Oh, that's an artist. That's actually fine to leave. Just do another Caravan Guard. They're the least offensive thing possible. I guess the issue I'm facing right now is that I don't know if I'm going to have any experiments left in the pile, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. Oh, okay. I will have experiments left in the pile. Alright. Yeah, play some horses. Caravan guards and captains aren't going to really affect my artist draw. Okay. My spinning was being too intimidating. That's what you saw there. Alright. Oh, this looks gross. Yeah, there's Lighthouse. I said this looks gross without really... No, it still looks gross. Magpie looks really, really important. What's our thing? It's Rustic Village. So plausibly we're going to open Magpie Silver. You can trash curses, longer term Jack, and I mean, you're going to want to play with Jack because of Panic. Like eventually King Jack looks like a really good way to be producing your economy. Like multiples of that even. And there starts Magpie Silver. I don't actually love the idea of not opening Jack. But at the same time, you kind of do want to have enough magpies to have stuff later on to be like kinging and whatnot. So I don't really want to be falling, you know, a 7-3 on those. I do not love the Lighthouse. I'm going to be real. Maybe. I mean, what's our goal for next shuffle? Like, if we split it 4-4, we get to have, like, a Jack and a... Yeah, alright, I'm convinced. This is 5. Plausibly this should be Witch. Next turn we're looking at another 2, which is probably another Lighthouse. Yeah, okay. Somehow I'm not ending up with Jack here, which is kind of irritating. Not like irritating, but you know, not perfect. Okay, play your Witch against my Lighthouse, that's good. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a village. Pursue village. That's mostly what I'm looking at. I don't really know when to add the Jack. At some point we want it, but Witch on top. Oh, maybe we just take a village now. Yeah. We might get hit with a curse. Oh well. Yeah. See what happens. But like at some point I am looking at probably Jack right here. You do have a Lighthouse out. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy Jack. I'm not gonna mess with this shuffle. You're getting Lighthouse out consistently. It's kind of annoying. Like once the panics start happening, I'm gonna be thin really quick. It's just I wanna get kind of a head start on that. And like if it had connected with the Rustic Village, I'd be pretty happy, right? That can stay on top, I think. Maybe. Actually, no. No, it doesn't. Right? Because you're attacking me anyways next turn. Well, I probably need the protection for 2 turns from now. Gross. Double gross. I don't need the protection for 2 turns from now. I am going to get overwhelmed by curses here. That is what is going to happen. Let me take another jack in that case. Or another village to go into here with the jacks. Plausibly I'm shuffling this next turn. I can really cycle a lot. Alright, I'm convinced. Hey, I've trashed an estate. That's good. Man, I'm seeing both witches last year. It ticks me off. I ditched my lighthouse had I known. Discard, keep things moving. Maybe we're taking another jack. Trying to think here. Could also just take the last Magpie. You're probably seeing Panic first, which is a really good thing for you. But maybe another Witch is more valuable. Just try to draw. Like, I have lots of village, so you know. It's also going to be a lot less appealing to be trashing coppers from here. Just a note. Man, I am taking so many curses. This is over. Like, you cannot be taking this many curses. This is just terrible. To be real. I didn't even realize I hadn't gotten a lighthouse out last turn, but I mean, it's not like there was a way to do it. It just was how stuff happened. And now you're thin and I'm not, so that's no good. Yeah. We'll need another jack if we're gonna win, but I don't think we are. We're pretty well toast in my opinion. Alright, I might get some curses in. That's exciting. You're going to be completely clean. Yeah, look at that. Completely clean. I don't know why you're taking it. Well, I guess you only have two. I was going to say I don't know why you're taking the lighthouse, but it's clear. Maybe you take an Herbalist instead, right? I wonder if Herbalist can, like, protect against whatever. Whoops, undo that. I'm totally trashing this curse. This lighthouse is fine. Another village seems like the least offensive option. I guess we don't need Herbalist because the treasures give buy. So yeah, that just is weird for me to be saying. Oh, okay. Well, this seems like game over. Not having a turn here. Yeah. Pretty ungood. Took too many curses. It's painful. I don't think I had much of a chance. I don't think there was like anything I particularly did. Just took too many curses. That was that. This board looks pretty normal. Order of Masons. I wonder if there's some trick I can do, like off a Cavalry open with Order of Masons. Probably not. Order of Masons takes out 2 cards, so you, like, split your stuff reasonably. Like Silver Cabin Boy. I don't know. I mean, I think the 3 ought to be Silver. So maybe we do that. I'm trying to figure out, like, if I do a Cavalry open and I exclude the 2 estates, or maybe I don't exclude the 2 estates, or maybe I do exclude the 2 estates, and then, like, either we're going to hit something where we're going to be able to put a Crossroads in, or we're going to do better than that. You might have a 2-5, which would be pretty obnoxious. If I do the Cabin Boy, we're looking at shuffling. We're going to hit like 5 something. We could get an Emissary in, which then would happen on a shuffle. So I'm actually kind of liking this idea. The Cabin Boy can almost immediately go up into Outpost. All right. So this is Emissary. Okay, you're doing this option. Maybe it'll be better. I could definitely believe in it. Like, you get the 2 horses. I mean, it's not necessary for you to be seeing that cavalry. It's what, 2 out of 5? Ugh. Now I just feel toasted, but whatever. Like, if you're going to be playing your stuff again, I don't know. I don't know. My plan's working as expected. It's just, you know, I don't know if it's the best plan. Bless it. Why am I seeing my Emissary right now? Okay, now my plan is not working as expected. This was really supposed to not, like, get drawn by the Cabin Boy, just saying. A Cavalry's not going to help it go unless I buy, like, 2, at which point, what are we even doing? I mean, there's no way I'm going to buy 2. What do we want here? I mean, we can buy Cavalry. And probably buy Cavalry again. They can end up oxing. This is just kind of getting through cards, right? Are we buying another Cavalry, or are we buying like a coin or another Cabin Boy or a Workers' Village or whatever? I'm kind of liking a Workers' Village. Man, this feels bad. Let's go ahead and get our Outpost. Okay. This is fine-ish. Is this on ish? Crossroads or Coin of the Realm? Gotta be Crossroads. Yeah, just like Take Village is. You know, I don't feel like I'm in the worst spot ever just because your last couple turns have been somewhat ineffective, but I'm also not feeling amazing about things. More Cavalry should be fine. More Crossroads, probably also fine, although maybe we prefer coin. I think we're going to prefer coin. Do I even play the Crossroads, or do I just play Outpost and we're going to get the Emissary stuff? I guess we play Crossroads. Like, there's 2 Cavalries in there. This is not a great thing to leave. Like, if I find the Emissary, I can just play it. It's fine. We'll put horses in, we'll Outpost turn. Whatever. Man, look at you. if I get a like 1 out of 4 draw the Emissary again, I'm gonna be so just so ticked off. I cannot. Oh god! All right. Did I mention I was gonna be ticked off if that happened? Well, here I am being ticked off. Do we even put in another coin? Do we put in a Crossroads? Let's put in a Crossroads. Joy. What a turn. Why do I keep drawing my Emissary unnecessarily? That's what's getting to me. Like so many of these Emissary draws. Like I've been like really well set up to do it twice, and somehow I'm just completely incapable of, doing it. Are we gonna buy a Cavalry here? So, just gonna play both of these and maybe buy nothing. Maybe we buy a silver. Like, the good news is I should have turns start to go at some point. The bad news is, well, virtually everything else. I'll put another coin in. What's the worst thing that can happen? Like, I dud on the coin. It's not like piles are close to being up, right? Oh man, your Emissary works? Why does your Emissary work? This irritates me. Other people's emissaries should not work if mine aren't. Just gonna put that out there. Like, this is not cool. Alright, let's put more real draw in. I mean, I have all the Cavalries, but let me put a little bit more draw in. I mean, we have all the Cavalries. I mean, they can be Oxes, right? Like, we're good on terminals. I don't know if another Emissary is actually better than Patrol, but we're gonna take it anyways. I swear, though, if I, like, draw another... I cannot take drawing Emissary, like, wrongly very many more times before I give up. Alright, the Cavalries are coming out. The Outpost is there. I actually just want more horses. I'm gonna do more horses. Change my mind. We have these coins for a reason, right? Is more silver actually good? Is more coins actually good? Is more Crossroads good? At some point, more silver is going to be good. Oh my god. Watch this. This is going to be amazing. Bam! Emissary. We're getting a pretty full Outpost turn. Too bad it's stalling out now, but this was a good turn. This was a good turn. Alright. What do we want to do from here? I mean, I'm getting to be where I have quite a bit of money, so maybe another plus buy will be nice. And more draw, like I could go Delve, Patrol at this point. I think it's probably going to be a little bit more appealing than another Emissary. Okay. Alright. I'm pretty happy about where things are at suddenly. I guess you're having good turns too, which is annoying. I don't really love that. But it's okay. We're gonna exclude coppers, like a lot of coppers. I'm carrying a little bit more payload at this point. That's good. Carrying more payload. I think I might be carrying more draw. I'm not actually sure on that one. You'll be able to do some annoying setup thing here, where your outpost turn is definitely going to end up working. Why did you... That was weird. Okay, that one I don't really love. Like you could have done a turn setup. You had the 4 coppers in there, but you also had these favors, so like you could have top decked a whole bunch of horses for your outpost turn. Maybe a few fewer horses, but oh well. Like, I'm fine discarding everything for Emissary just because, you know, I'm sure I'll be getting back around to things. A lot of horses going in deck. Alright. We don't want to play Crossroads. We don't really need those horses in there, I don't think. We have lots of draw. Do all of the copper. Okay. Okay. Cavalry. How many can we do? Like all of them? Coin, Emissary, don't need it. Outpost. Okay, we should be perfectly consistent from here. So probably take like 3 delves and a province. We can probably afford to be taking 2 provinces on this turn. Do we exclude like 6 of them? I don't know how many is actually necessary. Let's do 6 of them. I'm thinking I'm just going to have like infinite favors from here, so I'm not like overly concerned about these things, I guess we'll call them. This is awkward. Maybe I won't have infinite favors from here. That's funny. Let's see, there's 6 coppers in there. So what are we doing? I need to draw 4 of them. I mean, I guess we can do it like this, right? We do this. We play the cavalries, then we play the patrol. I don't need to Masons anything now. I don't think. Well, no. We probably should Masons out 2 of them. Patrol. Top deck a bunch of horses, buy 2 provinces and a Crossroads. Yeah. Not loving not having the Masons, but it just didn't work. Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. You can't realistically take 5 provinces in these 2 turns, right? That's not That's not a thing that's happening. You have nowhere close to the econ. Needed. I may need some pretty strong Crossroads coming in. I'll just mention I may have some trouble if I don't. I wonder if I could have done a Guildmaster province last turn and been in maybe better shape rather than the 3 silvers. Might have been a little bit on the ambitious side. I do have quite a bit more dud potential than would be ideal. I thought I was automatically drawing everything easily and being able to do my Emissary stuff. And I was automatically drawing everything easily, I just wasn't able to do my Emissary stuff with it. So that wasn't great. Just gonna go Delve Province. I'm really hoping to not dud. If I don't dud here, I think I'm fine, and if I do dud here, I think it's close. Scepters. Wow. That's a lot of build. It is a lot of build. Alright. Let's see if I die. Looking like I might die. Definitely looking like I might die. Alright. Well, this is not ideal, but I think we'll just end the turn here and take a province. Are you taking 2 across your next turns? Maybe. I should just take Duchy. You take 4 across your next turns. Yeah, you can probably take 4 across your next turns. 5's maybe pressing it a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to take Duchy. I screwed up. I screwed up bad. Taking the 3 silvers when I did. I think you can pretty easily take 5 provinces across these 2 turns. Now. I needed a Guildmaster rather than the 3 silvers. I just completely misinterpreted my deck, I guess would be the thing. I thought it was working a lot better than it was. Yeah. So that's no good. There's no way for you to dud here. It's just a matter of do you get up to 24 or whatever, and I think you probably do. No, I guess not. Yeah, we'll have a chance. You're still not greening. I don't know about that. I might not end up having the best turns, but man, I should have just taken a province last turn. I overestimated you a little bit. And maybe I should have taken a Guildmaster last turn. That's the real moral of the story. A lot of treasure in my discard, but at the same time, no. I feel like you're kind of going for this perfectly consistent thing that still feel like I have potential, even though my last turns didn't really work, to take 3 provinces across these 2, which would put you in rather a tight spot, I want to say, despite having this, perfectly consistent thing going on. I mean, you can't be going and taking 3 provinces here. I know I expended a lot of draw last turn, like however many horses worth, but at the same time, like I am carrying patrols, I am carrying more Crossroads. I don't know. At some point, I feel like you gotta be thinking green. Well, there's one. Anyways, I can take 3 provinces across the 2 turns. I'm feeling pretty good. If I can't, well, I mean, we know I messed up. needed a Guildmaster over the 3 silvers. All right, let's see them. So this is going to be 1 province. That's fine. Okay, that's bad. That is going to be game. Hey, I messed up. I needed to take a Guildmaster over the silvers. It's just so bad. So bad. I mean, it was a total misinterpretation of what my deck could do. Is the problem there? So like, don't do that. I thought I could get away without the Guildmaster, and I clearly could not. What are we doing here? There's Sauna for trashing. There's also other stuff to do. Like Old Map Trail Village. Riverboat's a lot of your draw. I'm not sure about opening Fisherman. I'm kind of liking something like Old Map Riverboat. I don't see a ton of appeal in I'm basically trying to figure out, like, do we need Sauna and how are we going to put it in? Or are we going to go like Old Map Dismantle and play with golds and what? There's plenty of village. I guess the one appeal about doing Old Map now is that, like, you can rotate away and maybe they don't have a village in the end. Just trying to, like, think what should come with it. Maybe it is a Fisherman that should come with it. And that's why you would open Fisherman. Maybe go like double Old Map. We want to play with Voyage, at least early, I think. When you trigger a shuffle on Fisherman, Old Map Riverboat is likely to get you to 4. It's just a question of, like, what does that actually do you? Old Map Dismantle is a little shaky on the hitting 4 front. Same with Old Map Riverboat, a little shaky. Friendly work. You can discard Sauna to gain Avanto. I don't know how relevant that is. I have been convinced that this is the way to go. You got a war chest. That is obnoxious. There's so many good things to gain with war chest. Like, I'm not even rotating here because I'm gonna buy a war chest, and I don't know. What are we naming? Trail? More war chest? Possibly more war chest? Man, I do not like facing this 2-5. I mean, I think I'm pretty well toasted, but I mean, you could hit 5 again. Overlord, huh? I don't love that. I'm gonna gain a war chest. If you let me. Okay, apparently we're not letting me. But I mean, I can gain trail and try to draw a copper, right? Like that. Now would be kind of an appealing time to rotate if I were actually about to hit 4, which I'm not. Okay, well, let's rotate and get our voyage. Yeah. Maybe not. Like, you plausibly have 2 war chests incoming. I'd have to name voyage plus something. Yeah, maybe we don't do that. Maybe we take, like, a riverboat. Or another old map. I mean, old map represents village, eventually. Man, we should have gotten Guildmaster. Oh well. It's doing so well. I just overestimated my deck by a lot. Man, I do not love the Overlords. It just feels like you're paying a lot for... Oh man, I bottom deck both war chests? What is this? That ticks me off. Not gonna lie. It really ticks me off. Gain some trails. No, apparently I'm not going to gain some trails. Do we want another war chest? Like, it seems okay. Like, we can gain, you know, Fisherman, whatever. Riverboat, most of all. I'm really not into... I mean, you can tell I'm just really not into the Overlord thing. Yeah, it's wrong, but I just don't know what they're supposed to do. Okay. You can see the hope here is probably to rotate off of Voyage before I get the opportunity to buy one. Which doesn't actually really work because I have 2 old maps. But maybe we name it anyways. Because, like, you'd have to shuffle trigger if you gain trail. Plus, you're kind of lacking in Riverboat going into whichever turn. Name trail now. Or Riverboat in there. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I don't want you shuffling the Riverboat in, necessarily. Too many war chests, just to say more than one. I'm really getting to a point where I don't know that we love Voyage that much. Like, what's it gonna do? I mean, we can play War Chest, but at the same time it means we're not playing Riverboat. It's not the most appealing thing ever. So maybe we name Trail here and just let you have a voyage. I'm trying to figure out if I want to play with them or not. No more war chests, no more riverboats. No more riverboats. Kind of just gonna let you play with voyage is the hope here. Do rotate? I don't know. This turn's looking pretty ineffective for having had a carnival at the start of it. It's not. Okay. I guess I'll buy looting. I want a trail badly. Most of all. That would be what I would gain if you named something else. Nope. Alright. Yeah, that's annoying. Possibly take more riverboat and then a looting. Okay, that's a good one. At least good-ish. You have one old map and you have one trail. Man, it's people. Certainly no more trails, as long as I can help it. Cut out the saunas. You get too many of those, you have a good deck. Potentially. Probably should start picking up a couple. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm going to stop reaching 4 here. Surely trail. Okay. Let me take a silver. And also grab a dismantle. At some point, you probably want silver. I could take another riverboat, just try to play 2 of them. It's not the most likely thing ever. It's the thing, right? We have to collide old map with trail and have both riverboats. Just take more fishermen, it's pretty inoffensive. I'd actually like to rotate this twice on a turn if I could, and buy the last old map, or gain the last old map. It's a voyage turn, okay. As the voyage, you can do the friendly for Avanto thing. That would have been something appealing. Having four saunas is not exactly making me thrilled, to be real. Maybe I'll be able to clean up really quick now. not overly convinced. Do I really want to block Avanto from you, or would I rather block Trail? I'd rather block Trail. Maybe you take Avanto, oh well. Maybe you have Saunas to discard. No. Oh, really? Oh man, this is painful. I'm really gonna discard Old Map again. Just completely failing every single turn. It's not good. It's in fact really, really bad to be failing every turn. I'm gonna discard a freaking Old Map off this Riverboat again. Not going well. Stop the Avantos. You have enough that I don't think we can really be affording to... Or you have enough Saunas that I don't think we can really be affording to like get you those for free, although maybe you'll just have a... I mean, I'm sure you'll have a Sauna to do it. It's a little frustrating. Hammer's really nice. Oh, I didn't discard an Old Map. That is a freaking miracle. I mean, I did discard something, of course, but... Alright, let's get our last... Or let's do a Trail. Let's get our last Old Map. Let's discard some stuff. Do we really want to leave a Riverboat on top? Not amazingly. I kind of just want to discard everything and find out. So we take like Avanto Riverboat. Yeah. They're getting kind of low. I don't know if we'll be able to sneak something or not. Not an amazing turn that's happening over there. Trail, Riverboat, Avanto. It's in the realm of possibility. I'm gonna name Trail, I think. Well, I don't know. Do I actually? I mean, I kind of want you lowering stuff. Maybe we get in Duchy. Yeah. Okay. You are looking at the piles. Goat. I really wish people would look at the piles. Hopefully you didn't find a Riverboat on this voyage turn. That's my hope. Maybe you found an Overlord that would play Riverboat, and I'll be just as sad. Man, I really should have gotten that Guildmaster. Alright, apparently we'll be just as sad. I mean, I think I have 2 more turns, just painful to watch. We don't rotate. I actually shouldn't have rotated the first time, right? Yeah. Well, there's all the village. Maybe we do rotate. Like, can I hit 6? Maybe. don't love playing this Sexton here at all. Although I think I actually drew most of my stuff, so maybe I'm okay with it. I think that'd be a distant lands for me, and then maybe just province. I don't actually have that much village. I'm looking at this and thinking, do we just take province, or do we take something like Distant Shore Duchy? Take something like Distant Shore Duchy. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that I don't actually have as much maybe go as I would be hoping for. Just because like this took 3 villages. I mean, we were over terminal potentially by 1. The point lead does give me something, I'll say, to work with. Alright, well, this looks alright. I mean, I think we're probably consistent through the rest of the game. It's just unclear how we are going to get there, or unclear what happens the rest of the game. We're going to get to play 2 riverboats each turn. You know, we're going to get to do all of our stuff. It's just name duchy. Just like you're carrying more gains, and that's no good, and you're potentially carrying more money, and that's no good, and you know how to make it work. You think you need a point lead for some reason? I don't think you need a point lead. Well, I do have the Avanto. Like, how many gains do I actually have? I have 5. I don't think you need a point lead. Anyways. I mean, I'll have a point lead anyways, so what are we doing? I only have like 2 buys, 3 war chests, so you'd have to really mess things up in order to have stuff not work, or have... I don't get it. I don't get the estate at all. That seems so weirdly panicked. Unless there's a win that I'm missing? No. I still don't get it. Yeah. What could this draw? This could draw an old map that I don't need. Yeah. This time we're going to do this first. Discard that. Well, maybe we discard both of these. I'm getting 12? What am I buying? Province and some stuff. Plausibly. I don't know what stuff is, but I mean, I'd be fine with another distant lands. I'm lowering down a state a lot, which makes me think you probably have a win if you draw, but I don't know if that's particularly true. Like, I'll take whichever of Duchy and distant lands you don't name here. take a Dismantle this turn. Probably take like Province, Dismantle. State? What is State? I don't know. Like, I think you possibly will have a win if you draw all the way, but I also don't think you drawing all the way is, like, at all realistic. Like, even remotely so. So, I don't know what's being gone after. If you just take more estates, I think I'm pretty happy about that. Okay. That was weird. I thought you were, like, totally winning. Of course, I was totally winning last game before blowing it. So, I guess it's even. Alright, what do we have here? This all looks incredibly standard. I'm gonna open Cage Altar. There's Village, there's Draw. I guess the thing that's kind of missing is Buy, so you have Altar and Artificer to try to make up for that. Yeah, Cage Altar. It's gotta be, right? Yeah. I don't know how many altars you'll play with. We're gonna have both of them miss, I swear. What I could do here is I could actually Desperation for like a Hunting Lodge and just try to start getting cycling into the deck, like with the idea that, you know, we're gonna play Altar more often, and that'll make up for the curse. I don't really love anything on 3, like we could buy Silver, but I don't think that's very good. Awesome, we are gonna have both miss. In that case, we definitely need another Hunting Lodge. Because I need to cycle badly. Really badly. Have you shuffled already? Have you? No, you didn't. You just got to Cage 4 cards. Alright, are we even going to play this Cage? I mean, yeah, surely. So my goal now is just like cycle as hard as I can. Is why we're gaining all these Hunting Lodges, to try to make up for the fact that everything missed. Which is not ideal, but it's what we're doing. Ouch. Right. Alright, things are now looking a little bit better. What do we want here? Artificer, most likely. We can discard 5 things for another 5 cost. That seems pretty good. We could discard for 4 cost. That's a little less appealing. Okay, found the Artificer. Amazingly top deck the last Hunting Lodge. Probably just gain more Artificers for the time being. I think that's our next thing, is just gain a ton of Artificers. Eventually maybe we can get up to Nobles. I guess it could also be like a Hunter. You're a Hunter, you're going to try to reach where you can discard 6. Or do you just try to do that with money? I'm going to do a Hunter. It's a little sketchy, but I think we'll run with it. Gives us more discarding opportunities, potentially. Top deck 3 Hunting Lodge. Good thing Hunting Lodge isn't minion, otherwise I'd be about to die. Did you cage a curse? I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe. You're down like 1 point. I mean, you've gained 2 curses and I guess trashed none? Yeah. Playing your Artificer there is pretty unideal. On another altar. Alright, can we find the stupid Artificer? Probably not. Or does it do me any good to find the stupid Artificer? It's the other question of interest, I guess. I think the answer is no. So maybe we take another Artificer here. Do things in the proper order. Take a Hunter, another Artificer, maybe another Hunter. I just really want to figure out how to reach like a 6-card discard, which is not like guaranteed or anything if I keep taking Hunters, but like Hunters can draw 2, right? Or even 3. We just need like the extra little boost so that we can do Artificer then Hunting Lodge. Because like once we get the, I think once we get the nobles in, we're sitting pretty. Not true. You get more, 1 nobles gets you more nobles, and then you're happy. Do we want a second altar? Probably before we... Oh, nobles is going to pop the cages. I need a second altar then. We cannot be getting nobles. Okay, there we go. More Artificer, more Hunting Lodge, more what? Maybe more Artificer? I mean, you need the Hunters to have that little bit of extra draw. Right? I have another Artificer, so I'm not like overly concerned about whatever. I could take a Pilgrimage. That would be like trashing this estate into a something. That doesn't seem that amazing. We can also just go into Artificer and do it this way, right? Discard 3 things. It's not very appealing. So maybe we do like this, take the Pilgrimage. It's easy enough to gain a cage on the turn I need it. Yeah. At some point the nobles stop being the cages need to stop being functional anyways, so let's not like be too whatever about it. There's actually no more treasures, right? Like, I need to gain a copper in order to reach 6. Things to discard. Go like copper to hunter. Or another artificer. Another artificer. And another artificer. I don't know how close we are to having the game like end on us suddenly. Maybe do another hunting lodge or like a minstrel. Nobles. Artificer hunting lodge. Hunter. Like there's good reasons to do both. I mean, I'm carrying like a lot more terminals suddenly, and we're gonna kind of want to use normalist draw. Do that. I mean, I kind of want the hunters to do my follow-up draw, right? This stuff all works out okay. I just feel like you maybe have some, I don't know. I'm trying to think like, you only have 4 things in your cage, so it's not like you're really, I don't know, desperate to be hitting numbers. Or you're not like in the same maybe position I am on these things. Anyways, let's go ahead and get a nobles. Action. Well, should be the hunter. Don't really love this idea of playing hunter now, but it kind of has to happen. Go into here, and this is like, should be easily drawable. Curse moves into Minstrel. Yeah, I suppose. We can play some of these. We're not going to be discarding with all of them, although maybe we discard here for another nobles. Do 2 of these, like go estate into duchy and be pretty happy. Or maybe estate into minstrel by province. I'm trying to figure out, like, my terminal space situation. Like, is this something that works out in my favor? Do I really like to have more village? Or, like, if I do like to have more village, why is it not port over Minstrel? I mean, we're carrying 4 nobles right now. Or can I just take a duchy? Maybe I'll be happy to have taken those ports. We're never going to be able to buy pilgrimage again. We have to be buying our provinces. So maybe you discard for a province? I mean, I don't think that it'll be within range for you. You're only carrying, like, 3 artificers, so that's not a ton. And I kind of question your ability to score much. Well, it looks like we're going for it, but I don't see how we're getting there. There's 1 more altar, and then you have to, like, gain 3 hunters. This is so not happening. Yeah, I guess you can actually take duchies, and then you're looking at, like, artificer, hunter, or nobles. Still seems far-fetched. Like, you need duchy. This is not, like, gaining more artificers is not actually helping you win, because pilgrimage is how you do it. Like, the extra gains that you have are from pilgrimage. It needs to be artificer, hunter, hunting lodge, plausibly, if that's going to be where you're winning. You need to be taking hunters instead. So this is definitely not the path to victory on this turn, if it was possible. Oh, there's curses. You can do curses, and then what? Curse into duchy, desperation for province is not there. Okay. Okay, this is here now? No, it's not. Okay, this is here now. I may have had a win on my second to last turn. I don't know. I should have definitely won game 4. I just took, like, not Guildmaster when it needed to be. Splitting them 3-3 is probably not ideal, but, you know. I feel like this game I was maybe... I maybe, like, get a little bit closer. I probably could have won on my second to last turn. Now that it has been, like, revealed to me that the curse pile was low. But yeah, I feel like I was also kind of losing the 5th game, and then something weird happened on that side, so maybe the 4-5 kind of exchanged that way. But I really should have been winning game 4. I just took silvers over Guildmaster, and that was that. And so now we get a 3-3 instead of maybe something a little better, and that's how it went. So I'll see you all